practice. All right, let's get started. Take child's pose. For anybody in Zoom world, more and more people are coming in house. I love that. So take your child's pose. And then as you settle into your child's pose, settle into your breath. The early morning practice can seem a little tricky only because we just got out of bed, some of us. And so the connection here is to arrive and to allow yourself to prepare for practice. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Breathing Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Constrict the muscles at the back of your throat. Create your ocean sound. Ujjayi breath translates to victorious breath. This breath heats your body from the inside. Sound of your breath can keep you present as your anchor. Take one more full, deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. And then walk your fingertips over to the right side of the mat. Take this stretch into the left side of your body. Maybe you stack your hands. Press your left hip to your heel. Feel the stretch along the left seam of your body. Take a full, deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. And then make your way over to the other side of the mat and take the stretch into the right side of your body. And then breathe here. This time pressing your right hip down. Take a full, deep, long breath in. Slow breath out. Come back through center. Press up onto your hands and your knees to come to a tabletop position. And take some cat-cow stretches to open up your spine. Drop your belly down, lift your sit bones high, look up over your eyebrows. And then exhale, round through your upper back. Press into your palms and look between your thighs or at your belly button. And then move as your breath comes. Add in anything else you need and take 2 or 3 more cycles of cat-cow. Maybe you want to roll your neck. Maybe you want to flip your fingers to face your body or add in your hips by moving them to the right or to the left. Just take any organic movements here. Another 2 more breaths. And then acknowledge the length and depth of your own breath. And then honor it. Inhale, come to a neutral spine when you're complete. Flip your fingers to face forward. Tuck your toes and hover your knees away from the mat into a floating tabletop. So your knees come up just an inch or 2 and you're gazing down between your thumbs. Elbows stay nice and soft and your ribs are squeezing to the center of your body. And then just hold here. Allow the heat to rise. Notice your breath. Breathe Ujjayi breath for 3 more. Keep your knees lifted if you can for 2. Take 1 more full breath in. Send your hips up and back to a downward facing dog and then pedal out your legs. Wag your tail. But allow your eyes to settle to one spot behind you. Notice again that your eye gaze can be a tool here to keep you present, keep you engaged in your breath and the work at hand. Take another full, deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Engage the muscles of your abdominal wall. Walk your hands to your feet. Come to the back edge of your mat to hang in a ragdoll. Catch opposite elbows with your hands and then hang from the waist. And then keep a bend to your knees if your hamstrings are tight. You'll gain access to your sit bones to find a long spine. You want to sway your upper body to the right or to the left, go ahead and do so. And breathe. Release your elbows, interlace your fingers at your low back, press your palms together, and take the shoulder stretch here by moving your hands from your low back. And then keep the palms pressing together. You may not move your hands as far away from your low back, but you're not going to dump into the joints of your arms and use more of the muscles. Take a big breath in. Let a long breath out. Release your bind. Walk your hands forward. Come to the top of a push-up and pause. Build heat here, soft elbows, knees can drop down to your mat if you need more support. If your knees are lifted, keep your hips in line with your shoulders. You're gazing down again between your thumbs. Add more breath for 5. Notice how you're distributing your weight for 4. Engage your quadriceps. Kneecaps are lifted. 3 more. For 2, take a full breath in, come onto your tippy toes, your shoulders will pass your wrists, bend your elbows, lower to your belly. Point your toes away from you and inhale into a cobra, lift your heart up, and then lower your face down. Keep your elbows to the sides of your waist, inhale, cobra, lift up, and then lower your face down. Last time, inhale, cobra. Lift up a little higher, but get light into your fingertips. And then begin to float your hands away from the mat as you inhale your heart up a little higher. Big breath in, lower your face down to your mat. Tuck your toes under, firm up your legs, engage your kneecaps. Inhale, high plank. Send your hips back wall, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Long breath out. 1 more like that. Big breath in. Long breath out. Step your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold tight. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen through your upper back. And then fold into your legs. Keep a micro bend to your knees and begin to roll your vertebrae 1 at a time. Stack them. Let your head float up last. And then sweep your arms up over your head, connect your palms. And then bring your hands through your heart center and take a moment on your feet. Eyes are open, gazing through your fingers. Belly in, shoulders back. Take a breath in. Let a breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up, big breath. Exhale, fold at the waist, hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. High to low plank, chaturanga, you go. Breath in, upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. 2 more. Take 1 more full breath in. Breath out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Rise up, mountain pose. Fold, empty out. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine forward, high to low plank, chaturanga. Breath in, upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Take another full breath in. Let it go, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, fold, right back down. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, high to low plank, chaturanga you go. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out, one more, fill up. Empty, travel forward. Halfway lift, fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. 1 inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Lengthen your spine, high to low plank. Take a breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. 1 inhale. Exhale, feet forward. Halfway lift. Fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Lengthen your spine, high to low plank you go. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Skip the breath, feet forward, halfway lift. Fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Feet forward, halfway lift. Fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Feet forward, last sane, halfway lift. Fold, rise, mountain. Fold, empty. Lengthen forward, high to low plank. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Feet forward, halfway lift. Fold, chair pose. Hold here. Work. Recover your breath. Put your belly in. Pick your heart up a little higher. And then push your butt a little lower down. And then really go back into your heels so you see all 10 toes and the tops of your feet. Slide your shoulders down your spine, or maybe even take cactus if your shoulders are a little achy. Take one more big breath in. Straighten and fold over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale, high to low, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side, crescent warrior, rise. Stay on your toes on the left side. And then scoot your left toes all the way back so that your heel stacks over your toes. Pull your upper arm bones back and interlock your thumbs. And then draw them back even further, but shoulders slide down. Right knee presses forward. Now inhale, lengthen through your sideways. And exhale, take a back bend, but keep your knee forward. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen through your sideways. Exhale, take a little back bend. And then release your hands to your mat. Pick up your right leg, 3-legged dog. Bend deep into your knee. Stay here or flip your dog out. You have 3 more breaths. Nice. 2 more breaths. Take another full breath in. Unflip, warrior 1, right side. Spin your back heel down and reach your arms up high. So in warrior 1, our hips and shoulders are square to the front edge of your mat. So Manuel, bring your right foot a little to the right side and bring it to 12 o'clock. Knee over ankle. Pull your left side of your body forward, but bring your left foot. Yes. Drop the heel. Now sink in. Pull your upper arm bones back. Take a breath in. Look up. Hands to your mat. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Breath in. Down dog. Breath out. Left side crescent warrior. Rise. Pause. So find the opening through the right hip. Scoot your right toes back. Interlock your thumbs, bring your opposite thumb on top, and then draw your upper arm bones back, but slide your shoulders down. Press your right knee more forward. That's it, Aaron. And now lengthen through your sideways. Inhale. Take it back. Exhale. Keep your knee forward. Do that again. Inhale. Lengthen. Take the back bend. And now hands to your mat. Pick up your left leg. Three-legged dog. Open up the hip. Flip it out. Nice. Good shoulder placement. You want to keep your left shoulder onto your spine to give you access to your hips. Take another full breath in. Unflip, warrior one, left side. Now your right heel spins down. Your right toes face 2 o'clock. And then the right side of your body this time is coming forward. And if you have trouble accessing your hips, move space between your heels. Sink a little deeper to your left leg. Upper arm bones pull back. Breath in, look up. Hands to your mat, Vinyasa flow. Take a breath into upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Long exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Utkatasana, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side, warrior one, rise up. As you exhale, hands to your mat, Vinyasa, you go. Take a breath into upward facing dog. Breath out, down dog. Left side, warrior one, rise. Hands to your mat, flow. Take a breath into upward facing dog. Breath out, down dog. Breath in. Breath out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Inhale, fold, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Right side, warrior one, rise. Hands to your mat, Vinyasa flow. Take it all the way to a down dog. Chaturangas can always be skipped. Left side, warrior one, rise. Vinyasa, you go. Take a big breath into upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Long exhale, feet forward. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Inhale, fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side, warrior one, come up. Vinyasa, go. Hands to your mat. Take a breath into up dog. Breath out, down dog. Left side, warrior one, rise. Hands to your mat. We meet in a downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let a breath out. One more like that. Full inhale. Long exhale. Bring your toes to touch. Lift your right leg up. And now keep your toes down. So find your pinky toe and level it down. Your leg may drop a little bit. Keep your right leg straight, left leg straight. Now kick up from the heel, your right leg, and press your left heel down. It's like a split, a down dog split. Take a big breath in, kick your heel up a little higher. As you exhale, bring your knee right between your elbows, high plank position. Roll your shoulders forward. So bring your shoulders right over your wrist, Aaron. That's it. And then bring your knee more forward. Take a big breath in, kick it back up, three-legged dog. Bring your right knee, tap your right elbow, or draw it up into your tricep. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Cross over to the left side. Charge it forward, make connection. Kick it back up, three-legged dog. Come forward one more time, knee right between your elbows. It's in the center of your body. Lift your knee a little higher. Flex your right foot. Step it between your hands, warrior two. Anytime you can move from center, when you're drawing your torso into the center of your body, it's just strengthening your core. The core that wraps around from the top all the way to your quadriceps, around through the low back. Now, warrior two, sink deep into your right knee. Squeeze your back quadricep. Allow your eyes to settle over your middle finger. Breathe. Relax your face. Reverse your palm. Reach back, inhale. Fly up, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon right side. As you bring your right hand in front of your right foot to float your left leg up off of the mat, bring rigor to your lifted left leg. If you're steady here, challenge yourself. Send your gaze up to your top thumb. Maybe you bind by bending your left knee and reaching back with your left hand. Maybe your right fingertips remove from the block or the mat and you balance on your right foot. And then add breath. Take a full breath in. Bring a little bend to that knee. Nice. Land softly back, warrior two. Good work. Reverse your palm. Reach back, inhale. Extended side angle as you exhale. Right hand inside your right ankle. And then find this line of energy all along the left side of your body as you bring your left arm over your ear, palm down. Breathe. Take another full breath in. Come back, warrior two. Reverse your palm. Reach back, inhale. Straighten through your right leg. Come to triangle pose. Right hand can come to a block or to your shin. And then draw the left hip bone over to the right. And notice if you collapse your right sideways. Take one more full breath in. Long breath out. And then reach up from your top hand. Spin your right toes to the right wall. Take a wide leg forward fold. Your right and your left foot are parallel the outer edges of your mat. Bring your fingertips in line with your toes and draw the crown of your head down between your hands. Rock slightly forward into your big and baby toe ball mound so that your hips stack over your ankles. So come a little more forward, Jimena. The hips, there, yes, good. You too, Manuel. Take another full breath in. Let a long breath out. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine forward. Bring your right and left hand to your waist. Elbows towards each other. And then lift up to stand. Face your toes, the front edge of your mat. Bring your hands forward. Vinyasa, you go. Hands down. And then step that right foot back. Take a big breath into upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Bring your toes to touch. Lift your left leg straight up. Now hold this split here for a moment. So you find that the toes are pointing down. You're flexing your left foot. And you feel this stretch between the back of your right leg, the hamstring, and then the back of your left leg. Kick your left heel up a little higher. Nice. That's it. Big breath in. Now, bring your knee right between your elbows. Roll your shoulders forward. High plank position. Kick it back up, three-legged dog. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Slide it up to your tricep, your shoulder. Breath in. Kick it back, three-legged dog. With control, cross over to the right. Make that connection. Lift your knee a little higher. Nice, Catherine. Kick it back, three-legged dog. And now come through center one more time. That's it, Adriana. Lift the knee up a little higher. Lift it up into your chest. Flex your foot. Step it forward. Nice, Lynette. Open up, warrior two. And then just settle your eyes right away over your middle finger. And then just notice your thoughts. Add more breath to create an empowering thought. Quiet whatever sounds of resistance are happening. Squeeze your back quadricep. Stretch through your fingertips. Reverse your front palm. Reach back, inhale. Fly up, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, left side. Nice. Take the bind if that's there for you. Get it, Claudia. Good work. Manuel, start to turn your right big toe up to the ceiling to stack your hips. So turn the toe the other way. Yes. Get light into the left fingers. Nice, Aaron. Take another big breath in. Land softly, back warrior two. Good work. That's a long hold. Reverse your palm. Reach back, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Keep that bend into your left knee. Keep charging your knee over your ankle and then squeeze the back quadricep. Notice if you're dumping your weight into your left hand and then pull up from your core. Breathe. Take one more full breath in. Come back, warrior two. Reverse your palm, reach back, inhale, straighten through your left leg now to triangle pose. And then just notice as you're shifting your hips and your upper body, how you distribute your weight to your legs. Work towards both of your legs taking the equal distribution and your core pulling in. Take another full breath in. Stay as you exhale, and then lift up from your top hand. Spin your left toes to the window. Set up for goddess. Bring your feet in so that your heels are in and your toes point out. Bend into your knees, parallel your thighs with the ground. And then bring your arms into cactus, or you can keep your hands in front of your heart center if your shoulders are a little tight. And breathe. Pick up and spread your toes, sink a little deeper. Find the stability in your legs. Energetically pressing your knees open. Belly in. Keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. And now come up onto your toes on the right side. Pick your heel up high and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heel down. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick your left heel up. Hold it high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your breath moving. Now last 10. Pick both heels up. Hold them high for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes in and fold at the waist. I know, goddess in the past. Goddess is over. She's history. Bend your right knee, take Skandasana. Straighten through your left leg. Press your right heel down. Feel the stretch into the inner groin. If you have a bind, go ahead and take that on. If you don't know what it looks like, Erin in the front has it. Breathe. See how low you can keep your hips as you move over to the other side. Skandasana into the right, or the left, actually. Come back to center. Bring your right hand to your waist, left hand to your waist, elbows together. With the flat back, come up to stand. Turn your toes forward, hands down, hands back, or hands down, feet back. High to low plank. Vinyasa. Take a full breath in. Let a long breath out. One more like that. Full inhale. Long exhale. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold, chair pose, sit low and hold. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a prayer twist over to the right. Pull your left knee in line with your right and scoot your butt down low. Pick your heart up a little higher. Take your right hand, press it so firm into your left hand that your thumbs come right to the center of your chest. Hold here, side crow go. 3 more breaths. Lean forward. There you go. Leaning forward. 2 more. Nice. Good work. Come back. Chair pose. Inhale. Keep your hips low. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Stay with it. Pull your right knee back in alignment. And then add more breath to quiet the sounds of your mind, the resistance of your legs. Take another full breath in. Utkatasana chair pose. Uttanasana fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take a breath in, upward facing dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, come to crescent warrior rise. Breathe. Open your arms out to a T and then spin to face out the windows. Release your right hand to the back of your left leg and your left arm reaches up and back behind you. Press your right knee forward. Take a full breath in. Stay as you exhale. Fly up, revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your left hand down, pick your left leg up, and then extend your right arm all the way over to the left. Good. Breathe. Kick your left heel up a little higher. Take one more big breath in. Standing split. Keep your left leg lifted. Both hands wrap around your right ankle. Plant your hands for a handstand practice or just stay working the balance. 3 more breaths. Look forward, Erin, to the front and bring your shoulders past your wrist before you kick up. There you go. That's it. Even more. So kick up. That's it. That's going to set up your hips to come right over your shoulders. You're almost there. If you get the hips over your shoulders, you're strong enough. One more big breath in. Release your left leg down when you are complete. Take your peace fingers, wrap around your big toes. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold into your legs, elbows out. Take a full breath in. Let a long breath out. Release your bind, walk your feet to the outer edges. Take a deep prayer squat, Malasana. And then as you lower your bum down to the mat and your elbows come to the inside of your thighs, keep your pelvic floor engaged. Your Mula Bandha, your root lock, that space between your business and your business. A little gentle engagement there. Stay here. We're working the Bakasana crow pose. Plant your hands, fly up, arm balance. 5 more. That's it, Catherine. Nice. Breathe. And once you get there, bring your heels towards each other and then bring your heels into your glute muscles. Nice. So strong. That's it. Manny, look forward. Look to me. That's it. Keep your gaze forward. Get it, Jimena. Take another full breath in. Shoot it back. Chaturanga, you go. Good work, everyone. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let a breath out. One more like that. Big inhale. Long exhale. Step your left foot forward. Come to crescent warrior. Rise left side. Open your arms out to a T. And then spin your torso to the white wall. Drop your left arm down your right leg and reach your right arm all the way up and back behind you. Keep your left knee forward. And then fly up, revolved, half moon. Right hand comes down, right leg lifts. Left arm reaches over to the right. And then kick your right heel up high from the inner thigh muscle spiraling up. Breathe. Kick the heel up a little higher and then release your left hand down, standing split. Second opportunity to kick up to handstand practice. Go even a little more forward. There you go. Now, don't be afraid. There, Three more. Nice. You get, see those hips, once they get to the shoulders, you got it. Go. Yes, 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 yes. Both feet down. Take a halfway lift. Fold into your legs. Take Gorilla Asana now. Slide the whole hand underneath the sole of your foot. Bend your knees a lot to get there. And then wiggle your toes into the creases of your wrists to give your hands a nice little massage. Release your bind crow pose, round two. Crow to headstand, crow to handstand, one-legged crow. I know you got it. Go, Lynette. Now bend into the elbows and lean in. Yeah. Lean all the way in. Move a little forward. I would bring your feet a little further back and lift your butt up and bend into your arms a lot. Keep looking forward. You got it. Bend your elbows. Now you're just leaning there. Three more. Yes. Two. And one. Everyone, when you're complete, shoot it back. I love crow pose. I love to see just like the effort in crow. You know, whether you get it or not is really not the end result, right? Yoga is not the shape of your body. It's the shape of your life. And for you to take on the arm balance, the challenging when you can face plant and you continue to come back, that's just a resiliency that you begin to build. Take that off the mat. I know I did. It's amazing. Take another big full breath in. Let a long breath out. Inhale, high plank. Press forward, shoulders past your wrists. Take a count of 5 to lower to your belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your hands in front of you. Make a pillow with the palms of your hands, elbows out, and drop your forehead right to your pillow. Move your hips side to side if that feels good so you can release any tension from the low back. Extend your right arm all the way out to the side. Right from your shoulder comes your elbow and your wrist. And then peel your left side waist off the mat so you take the shoulder stretch into the right arm. And breathe here. You have the ability to send both of your knees up, to bend into both of your knees. You can take that on. It's going to intensify this stretch into that shoulder. Be mindful. As Jill would always say, have a healthy shoulder. And then nice and slow, come back onto your belly. And then draw your right arm back to you. And then reset. Now your left arm is going to come out. So right from the shoulder, elbow, wrist, peeling now your right sideways off the mat. And again, I like to keep my right hand near my face only because my shoulders are super tight. So I use my hand to keep pressing myself over to the left. But all of you have a way more open shoulder than I do. Come back onto your belly. Let's take this shoulder stretch into different parts of our shoulder by bringing your arm into a cactus arm. So then right from the shoulder will be your elbow, and then on top of your elbow will be your wrist. And then take the same stretch. Peel your left sideways off the mat. You may not go as far as you did when your arm was straight. Just be mindful of these little smaller muscles within the shoulder head that are getting stretched here. I call this one the smartphone stretch. I think those are the muscles that are pulling my face forward. Come back onto your belly. And then take the stretch into the left side, bringing your arm into a cactus arm. Just breathe. Roll back onto your belly. And now bring your arms by your side with your palms up and bring one side of your face to rest on the mat. So your arms are by your side with your palms facing up. Gives your shoulders just a little rest here. And then turn your face so other cheek is now resting on the mat. Bring your forehead to the mat. Bring your hands by your rib cage. Press up to an upward facing dog. Press to the tops of your feet. Press your palms to the mat. Lift your hips and thighs. Broaden your collarbones. Take a big breath in. Press into your palms. And then from the pit of your belly, lift your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. One more like that. Big inhale. Long exhale. Drop to your knees. Set up for camel. For camel today, our back bend. I like to start off my camel, my toes tucked under so my heels are lifted up a little higher. If you don't need that, you can, of course, untuck them. This is just the first one. Bring your hands to your low back and then your elbows squeeze together as you're pushing your hips down and then forward to come up out of your sideways, like your farmers, like your overalls pulling up. And then pushing your hips forward, you can drop your head back. You can stay just here. If you want to find a heel or two, great. Push your hips forward, drop your head back. Breathe. Take a full breath in. To come out of the posture, squeeze through your inner thighs Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Avoid going into a child's pose. And then if you'd like to bring your thumb knuckles up to your third eye, you can do that. Just kind of center yourself. There may be some sensations happening within your body, and just collect that data. Come back up on round 2. Maybe this time if you want to bring your toes untucked, hands behind you again, and then pushing your hips forward. If you find your heels, great. Find your ankles, great. Keep pushing your hips forward once you come into your posture. Breathe. Nice. Just keep your hands at your low back, Manny. Good. And then squeeze the inner thighs. Come back out of your posture. Untuck your toes if you have them, and just sit back on your heels. Take a moment. Round 3, last camel. Rise back up. Come right into your deepest expression of the posture. Reaching for your heels. You have Kamakasana. You can bend into your forearms and go even deeper. I can't demonstrate that. Nice, nice. Push your hips more forward, Erin. Yes. Take another breath in. Good work, everyone. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Untuck the toes. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Gather that information. I know there's sensations in this posture that come up for me. Notice if that's happening for you. Bring your hands to your third eye just for a moment. And now bring your hands down. Find downward facing dog and a neutral spine. Take a full breath in. Let a long, slow breath out. Bring your thumbs to touch in the center of your mat. Take a lizard lunge by swinging your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then there's so many options here. So lizard lunge is just here with the back leg lifted. So then walk your left foot over to the left side. Now your hands are going to, that's the right there. So your hands are going to be in the center. And then notice if your knee is kind of like pushed out, you want to squeeze your knee into the center, like into your shoulder. And then pull your heart muscle forward. Keep your knee tracking over your ankle. Yep, so see how your knee is kind of pulled out? Squeeze it in. Squeeze the knee into your shoulder. Yeah, you want to come up a little higher. There you go. You got it now. And any of you want to even go further here for a little bit more? Take your right hand underneath your right thigh and reach back with your left hand. Find a bind. Squeeze through your inner thighs here to stay steady on your legs. Nice. Release this posture. Drop your left knee down. Come to galaxy pose. Now your right toes spin to the diagonal. Right hand to your knee. Push your knee open. I take my thumb and then kind of like external rotation of that thigh to see if you can release the muscle from the bone and go a little further. If you have the ability to pick up your left foot and reach back with your right hand, do so. And then slowly release your back leg. And then just shimmy your right foot all the way over to the left side of your mat and come into your hip opener. Dropping your right knee outside your right hip. Come onto your left thigh and knee under. Take a block underneath your right cheek if you need support. Come onto your forearms if that's available. And then settle in. If there's any knee discomfort, let me know and I can give you a different posture to take. You should be feeling lots of sensation into the outer hip on the right side. And just breathe here into whatever sensations you're feeling. Our bodies and our muscles do have, well, an emotional ability to hold on to whatever feelings or thoughts that you have. A lot of times this emotional holding can show up in our hips. So if you're just feeling something or something stirred up for you, like go ahead and acknowledge it here. Like such a safe space to come face to face with whatever it is instead of shoving it down, to come out in a different way. Take 5 more breaths here, cleansing breaths, softening where you can. Walk your hands in. Come on to your right outer cheek. Before we go to the other side, let's take a low back stretch by bringing your left leg right out from your hip, your knee, and your ankle. And then extend your arms up over your head, turn your shoulders to your left leg, and fold into your left leg. And then notice if you can get a good stretch along the low back and to the right side. And slowly release. And then just cross both of your ankles in front of you. Get a little momentum to bring your hands down. You can step your feet back. Go through another vinyasa or just send your hips up and back to a down dog. And we'll move over to lizard lunge on the left side. And then again, the options are keeping your right knee lifted. Find the bind here, wrapping your left arm underneath your thigh, reaching with your left hand, or right hand this time. And then you want to energetically pull your heart muscle forward. Lift up your right leg powerfully, Manny. There you go. Lower your hips a little more, Claudia. It's a squeezing of the inner thighs to stay very steady. So squeeze into the inner. Galaxy pose. If you haven't dropped your right knee, do so. Take your left toes diagonally. Your knee is still bent. Use your left hand to push your knee open. Again, maybe the thumb finds the thigh muscle to give a little bit of an external rotation. And if you can pick up your right foot with your left hand, go ahead and do that. Take the additional stretch into the quadricep. And then slowly release your back leg and toe heel your left foot over to the right side of your mat and come into your pigeon pose on this side. And then this time your right thigh and knee are under, and if you need support, it goes underneath your left cheek. That's a perfect size, those half blocks. And breathe here into these stretches. It can be intense. And 5 more breaths. And slowly walk your hands in. Come onto your left outer cheek. Swing your right leg around. Set up for Jana Shasana on this side. You're going to turn your shoulders to your right leg this time. Inhale, find length through your sideways, and then fold into your right leg. Pull your heart muscle a little bit more forward. Fold a little deeper into your leg. Just breathe. And then slowly release. Bring both of your feet down, knees up, hands in front of you. Tuck your chin, scoop out your belly, and roll nice and slow all the way down to lying on your back. Once the back of your head drops down, walk your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give them a good squeeze. Draw your forehead up into your knees. Make yourself a small, tiny, little ball. And then open up into your final posture of Shavasana. Extend your legs long to the front edge of your mat. Allow the palms of your hands to turn up. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Take a full breath in. Let a long breath out. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let a long breath out. Move your head side to side. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Slide your legs together. Reach your arms over your head. Take a full body stretch. Full body breath. Draw your knees into your chest and roll over to your right hand side into fetal position for a moment. And keeping your eyes closed, press up to a comfortable seat facing the front edge of your mat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. And then sit up nice and tall. And then open your eyes, look through your fingers. We'll seal our class with one Om. Breath in. Inhale your thumb knuckles to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. From my heart to yours, as we bow our heads together and to each other, we say, Namaste. Namaste, 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 namaste. I hope you feel good. You're welcome. I hope you feel good. Let me know if there's any feedback you have for me, what you loved or hated about the class, please. It's how I grow as a teacher. How do your shoulders feel? Good? Okay, a little better. Good, good. Have a great day. And then, yes, all the props just in the dirty rack if you used any. Appreciate it. Manny, how have you been enjoying your yoga practice? Yeah? Good. I love, you've been coming a lot. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Lizzie told me your commitment. Bye, Jimena. Yeah. It's not easy, right? Like it's yeah. Yeah. It's like no joke that happens on that little mat. Just leave it there. I'm positive. Yep. I'm about ready to get the ladder out and do the plants. It's plant day.
This is so much better.
It was.
I need to begin on Monday. I'm supposed to get my new bat on Wednesday or something.
Yeah, for sure. Nice to see you. Your handstands are like right there. I wanted to. I know. I wanted to assist you so bad, but I'm like, I don't know how you feel about that, but yeah, the minute, like you're not kicking up high enough for the hips to come right there. If you feel yourself going over, pull your hip out to the side, and all you're gonna do is cartwheel out. That's it. You won't go over. If you do go over, it's just a full wheel. Like it's not. Yeah, it's that fear thing. I get it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, but you've got it. Before you kick up, bring those shoulders past your wrists. It's just going to set you up because the minute you kick up, you're going to compensate for that and your hips go boom. And then that last one, you saw it. You had you were there. Yeah. So good. I love handstands. I love it. They're my jam. They're so fun. That's I love that bag. That's great. That's so cute. Like, yeah, you can put your props and your bag goes right there. That's a great bag. Yeah. Like, what the heck? Well, good. I'm glad you like that. And if you like that, I mean, that one would be like, it's a Rolls Royce. Thank you. Well, hopefully.
I was like, I'm going to get a life firm mat. And he's like, all right, well, I will get it for you, but why don't we look at it with some of the other ones? And then he was doing research with you. Everybody loves this one. You don't even do yoga. But the ratings were essentially, it's a fairly new brand.